Hey there DIYers, Jarrett with Alarm Grid. Today we're going to be going over how you would use automatic disarming on the Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus. If you want to go ahead and set that up, you do need to go into the settings of the panel to be able to enable that option. One thing you want to keep in mind is that the Bluetooth disarming feature does not come pre-enabled when you receive that Qolsys system brand new. This is actually disabled for security reasons because not everybody wants to go ahead and set up the Bluetooth disarming, right? Only certain amount of people want to go ahead and do that. It is a really cool feature though. It's very nice to have. Now, this is not enabled right out of the box because, as I said, not everybody wants to use it. Some people want to go ahead and have that option of being able to disarm the system by using a code, a security code, to be able to gain access and make sure that the system is being disarmed by an actual authorized user. Now, when you have the Bluetooth disarming set up, it's going to automatically disarm that system when your phone comes into the proximity of the Qolsys panel. As soon as that Qolsys panel picks up that phone that's paired via Bluetooth, it's going to go ahead and disarm it. You don't require any code or anything to be able to disarm that, or to be able to disarm the system. Now, this can potentially pose to be a security risk if you happen to lose your phone or anything, because if anybody gets a hold of that phone and is paired to the system via Bluetooth to be able to disarm it, anybody can go ahead and do that. If you walk up to the premise and basically it's paired and system picks it up, it's going to disarm the system. You won't need any code or anything for that. So that's why not a lot of people want to go ahead and use it, but the people that do, you'll just follow these steps and everything to go ahead and set that up. It is, again, a very cool feature to go ahead and use because you don't necessarily need a code or anything. You just walk up to the system and it disarms it. But just you want to keep in mind about that, security risk and everything when you're setting this up. So if you want to go ahead and pair your phone to be able to disarm your Qolsys panel, you're going to go ahead and follow these simple steps right here. First, what you want to do is place the Qolsys panel in the pairing mode. And then after that, you're going to take out your phone. Depending on which device you have, there are certain ways on how to put it into the pairing process, but you're basically going to set up your phone so that it's in that pairing mode as well, so that both can go ahead and listen to each other and you can pair the two systems. So what you want to do here is tap on the small gray bar at the top, tap Settings. You're going to go into Advanced Settings.
Enter user code.
And you're going to enter the master code. The default is 1234. Now, if you did change that code, you want to make sure that you're entering that code instead. If you did end up changing the master code, which normally is the case, 1234 is not going to work. You want to go ahead and use your code. So now that you're in this menu here, you want to go into Bluetooth devices, and you're going to go into Add Phone. So now it's basically you just put the system to the pairing mode. As you can see over here to the right, you have your little circle spinning, so that means it's basically looking for the device. So now you want to take out your phone and go into the Bluetooth settings and put it into the pairing mode. So in this video, I have a Galaxy S9 system, or a phone, so all I have to do is go into Settings, and then go into Connections, and then you should see Bluetooth. Now, when you access Bluetooth, it's going to automatically place the phone into the pairing mode. So here, it actually stopped on the stopped looking for the devices. So we're just going to hit that little refresh button here. And now they're both searching. Now, sometimes it could take a little bit for the devices to see each other, so just be a little bit patient when you're setting this up. But as soon as you see this come up, or as soon as you see the device that you're trying to pair come up, then all you have to do is just tap on that. Essentially, in this, once you see this, we're just going to go ahead and tap on it. Now it's going to go into the actual pairing process trying to connect to my phone. So I accidentally closed out the window here on my phone, but basically when you do that, you're going to have this pairing code pull up, right? And on the phone, you're going to see the pairing code pull up as well. You want to make sure that these are matching. If they're not matching, then more than likely that might be the wrong device that you're trying to pair it to, so you want to make sure that everything is correct here. So basically, we're going to repair this, because I want you guys to see the pairing code pop up. So we're going to tap on it. That's in the pairing process. My phone is also in the pairing process as well. And bam, right there, you have the Bluetooth pairing request come up. So as you can see, you have the code 641375. On my phone, it's also 641375. So we're just going to tap on pair on the panel. And then on the phone, then you're going to go ahead and press OK. Depending on the system that or the phone that you have, the pairing process is going to be a little bit different. You might just have an option that says pair. You might have an option that says OK. Mine was just OK. So once it does successfully pair, you're going to get this this window is going to come up. So, and then on the phone, depending on how you want to set up the Bluetooth settings, if you want to enable the contacts, you can if you want to. It's not really going to do much, but I'm just going to deny it. Now on the main panel, you always want, like if you want this device to always disarm the system, you want to make sure that this is set for allow disarming. If you didn't want the device to disarm the system, then you go ahead and choose disable disarming. So we're going to leave it on allow. I'm going to press save. All right, so once you have successfully paired your phone to the Qolsys panel, it's going to take you to this menu. So at this point, just tap on, or actually, you want to make sure that the phone is paired. So right here, you can see paired devices, and then you see my Galaxy S9. If you have like an iPhone, if you have a different Galaxy, then you're going to see that pop up here. You just want to make sure that's there. If you don't, then you want to go ahead and try the repairing process. So once this is confirmed, you hit the back arrow at the bottom. And then we're going to go over to settings over here on the right. And this is basically, just very simple settings you want to enable and everything for the Bluetooth. As you can see, Bluetooth is enabled. If this was unchecked, then it's not enabled. I accidentally just tapped on it, so it's unpairing right now. But if you want to go ahead and enable it, you just tap on the checkbox, and it's going to turn that on. You have Bluetooth disarm. So basically, if you want the system or the phone to be able to disarm the system, then you want to make sure that checkbox is checked. And then lastly, we have Bluetooth disarm timeout. So the disarm timeout, essentially, this is like the timer that's setting up for your phone, right? Whenever you arm the system, there's a certain time frame that you have before the phone can go ahead and disarm the system again. So if you had this set to let's say 1 minute, right? Once you arm the system, you have about a minute to get out of the area or get away from the proximity of the system before the phone is able to disarm the system again. So normally you want to set it to about 5 minutes. You have 10 minutes by default. It's set on 10 minutes. You can set it to 20 or 30 minutes. We're going to keep it at 10 minutes. So basically, if I were to arm the system, I have about 10 minutes to be able to leave this area before my phone disarms the system again. You don't want it to disarm the system automatically right after you arm the system, because it basically just renders it useless at that point, right? You want to make sure that your system is arming. So once that's confirmed, that is basically it for the Bluetooth settings. All you have to do at this point is just tap on the house button to take you back to the main screen. Okay, so
select ARM system type. Away mode selected.
Let's test it.
System is now disarmed by Galaxy S9.
So I just got back, and you can see that it did disarm the system when I came back into the building. My phone was paired to it via the Bluetooth. So basically, as you can see, as soon as I came to the proximity of the Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus, it did go ahead and disarm it. And that is how you use the automatic Bluetooth disarming on the Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus. If you have any further questions about the Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus or alarm systems in general, please reach us at support@alarmgrid.com or go to our website, alarmgrid.com. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. If you want notifications of future videos, please click the bell icon. This is Jarrett with Alarm Grid. You have a great day.